What's going on, fam? We're back at it. You know how we do. We don't never stop around here. Anyway, in today's video, we're going to be working on the heavy Chevy. Nothing major, just a little window tinting. Window was recently busted out of it. I don't know, a buzzard hit it, rock, I don't know. Anyway, they came out here and fixed it. And if you guys don't know much about window tinting, well, it had a drop strip in the front, or a sun strip, some people call it. Well, this one don't have it, and it's blinding me. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to tint some windows. So let's get to it. So the first thing you want to do is actually get in your wife's cabinets, and find you some kind of spray bottle of some sorts. Scrubbing bubbles. Let's see what we got over here. Nothing really. Yeah, we'll use this. Yep, we're going to use the Windex. So what you want to do is undo the Windex top. Don't worry, she won't be too mad. And we'll just dump this Windex out. Yeah, just dump all that Windex out. It ain't no big deal. We go buy more. Yeah, get rid of every bit of that. Get rid of it. And you want to rinse this out thoroughly, so let's do some rinsing real quick. Okay, got everything rinsed out. Now, if this was Windex or anything like that, well, you want to make sure to rinse it thoroughly, get all of that chemicals and stuff out of there, because what you need to do next is, well, find some good soap. So we got palm olive oil here, just regular dish soap, or you can go and get the kids' shampoo. Baby shampoo actually works the best, but if you don't have any laying around, use some of the wife's palm olive oil. She's going to thank you for this too, because she's also going to benefit, so it'll be okay, I promise. But what you want to do is what I like to do is just cover the bottom just enough. I like it a little soapy. That's a little too much, but it'll be fine. So what I also like to do is get the hot water and just go ahead and put hot water in it. Hotter the better. You want it so hot that when you spray it, that you itch. That's how hot you want it. When you know it's good when you're like that. It makes things happen. It's science. Okay, now we're going to go to the next. Now that you've done that, you make sure to run outside and peel the sticker off. Listen to me, guys. Peel the sticker off and write on it soapy water. And you do that way when she comes out here looking for stuff, that she's like, oh, well, this is his stuff. He's had this for a while. Listen to me, it works. Anyways, guys, we got the soapy water. You'll need some form of a squeegee. A credit card will even work. I've got two separate squeegees here. A knife of sorts. I like to use just a little blade like so. And your window tinting. Usually you can find it any auto parts store, O'Reilly's. I think this is where I got this from. I've had it for a minute or two. But O'Reilly's, Advance, any auto parts store. I think Walmart even carries it. And well, that's pretty much really all you need. So let's get, well, I kind of fibbed a little bit. You do need a little more than that. You do need to go back upstairs or wherever at, and get some more paper towels. Make sure to grab the fresh roll, so and grab your wife's glass cleaner too. You'll need it definitely to clean the glass inside and out, so make sure to do that too. Okay, guys, first thing you want to do when you get it out of the pack is pick this sticker off of it. This actually holds it together and causes you a pain in the butt usually. So you want to make sure to fondle it and screw it all the way up. That way it'll wrinkle and you'll just have a big old mess. So yeah, start with that first and foremost. Try every way in the world you can not to actually crease the window tinting. I know that's what I said there, but I was just joking. It was a joke, guys. Seriously. Take it easy. All right. What I like to do here is this window film is actually two-sided. It's kind of like tape, the two-sided tape. One side will be a film, and the other side will be the window tinting. One side will be sticky, and one side will be just, well, you'll see. So what I do is I take my knife, and I peel her on back. The film, the stuff, you'll see. Maybe. I might get it. Just stick with me. and you'll see what I'm saying. Maybe. Son of a... I knew I should have started this video. Every time I try to do something, somebody calling or somebody doing something, all I want to do is get this stupid stuff off of here. Come on. Jesus Christ. Well, I ain't never. This ain't never gonna work. Whoever made this stuff ought to be freaking... Who in the world would come up with such a mess? I ain't never. And see, guys, it just pulls apart just like that. It's nothing really hard at all. It's pretty easy. Just takes a few minutes to get it. You know, no big deal. Anyways, you pull it back. See what I'm saying? You've got two sides here. You've got a sticky side and you've got a clear side. The sticky side is the film. So what you want to do is peel that back just a little bit and take this clear side and fold it back. Kind of like you used to do a book when you dog ear the pages. You want to dog ear the window tinting. And the reason I'm doing that is because I cut the window film from the outside. Now I've already cleaned the window with the proper glass cleaner inside and out. So now I'm using the soapy water to just get this to hold. I'm not peeling anything off yet. This is for cutting purposes only. And I'll show you what I mean. It's usually better to have two hands because this is a lot easier when you're doing it like this by yourself, but you got to work with what. Once you get the window tinting across the windshield, measure, make sure it's where you want it, equal on both sides. It actually didn't take that long to get it measured out. So I'm about 10.5 inches both sides, and that's about where I want it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop this excess off. If you guys are worried about extra window tint, you don't want to cut and chop and all of that, you know, you might want to cut it the right way. You just got to be careful with it, you know. You don't want to rip it or nothing. Guys, I want to interrupt right here and say, hey, check with your local laws. Make sure that you're allowed to put a drop strip on the front. Some places don't allow it. Some places you will get in some serious trouble over it. I think the limit here in Kentucky is 6 inches. If you'll notice on your windshield before you do the window tinting, on a factory windshield there should be a little stamping mark, usually at the top. That stamping mark or that production mark will actually kind of be your reference point as how far down you can go. So just kind of check with that and look around. And if you're like me and just really don't care, then, well, do it however you want to do it. I'll probably go back later on and tempt the whole front windshield, but right now the drop strip will work. Okay guys, we got it cut up. Got the excess cut off. You've seen in the time lapse. It actually is in 2 strips, which is fine. That generally is the way they are, even when you take it somewhere to have it done, line X or wherever it may be. Golly, it's hot out here. It's hotter than a freaking meth pipe on payday. I'm telling you, it's warm. But anyway, ow, knocked my brains out on that. Boy, that felt good. Anyways, everything else has went wrong. That should too. Anyways, guys, the next step is I'm gonna pull these off and I'm peel that film back and I'll show you exactly what's going on. Guys, first thing you want to do is lay down some plastic over your dash, especially if you're doing your front windshield. You don't want that water, you know, the soapy water that we made, you don't want that running all on your dash and streaking up your dash. And you don't want none of it running down into your dash. You don't want it running into your speakers and then just making a mess. Also put something over your seat, and I'll show you why with that in just a second. Remember back in the beginning when I told you to dog ear this? You remember or no? That's no. This is yes. Do you guys remember? Boy, you're a lively crowd. Anyway, this is the part we dog eared. First, what I want to do is to keep my fingerprints from getting all over this window tint, is I'm going to spray them a little bit. Spray your fingertips. And now what you want to do is peel this clear off of the window tinting. Making sure not to wrinkle. Do not wrinkle anything. Keep it as straight as possible. Do not wrinkle. Try not to get anything in it. Keep it wet. You know how it is. Work with it here. It's like a fine woman. You want to take your time. Just enjoy. Don't get in no hurry, because when you get in a hurry is when you're going to start making mistakes. Spray and peel. All right, you're right at the, there you go, you're right at the tip. So now you want to spray your window down on the inside now. Yeah, it's messy. I'm not professional either, so don't judge me. You want to spray this again. Make sure everything is saturated. And that's the reason why. You see how that just stuck? If that would had, if I had not have wet that down, that could have been bad. That would have, that just saved me from getting an extra piece of window tinting. Now, you've got it saturated. You've got everything the way you want it. Place it in the truck on the window. You may have to recut. You may have to readjust. Oh, you guys okay? Can you see? Did I hurt your head? Anyways. Move it, adjust it where you want it and how you want it. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on here. I'm aligning and readjusting. Align and readjust. Okay, it's similar. Now, I've seen a lot of people just leave this at this point and drive off. And they ride with it. No, there's more steps to it. You just don't peel it up there, peel it off and just stick it up there. This is ghetto. You don't leave it like this. You get your squeegees. And now you want to squeegee everything out. Squeegee all the bubbles out. And that's the reason, like I said, that's the reason we have the trash bag. Some people use cloth, some people, just whatever you want. Just keep it off the dash and just work it around. Is it going to be perfect looking in here? Just depends on how well you cut and how much time you took. You can have it absolutely perfect if you take your time. Myself personally, I didn't take that much time with it. It'll look awesome from the outside. It'll still look great from the inside. There will be a few spots, like right here, for instance. But you will not see that. I can, but you won't. Just continue to work that. You'll see all the little bubbles. You want all of the little bubbles out of it. And you'll see them as you're squeegeing them out. And as you're going, if you feel that this is too dry, as you're pushing, it's okay to resaturate this window again and keep squeegeeing. It will not hurt anything. I would rather see somebody do that than I would to see you keep going dry and then it's going to rip. And it will rip on you, I promise you. Looks amazing, guys. You can't get any better than that. It absolutely looks amazing. Now I've got my drop strip. I've got to do the other side and then we'll be ready and I'll clean this window. So I'm going to stop you for a minute. You've already seen me do it on this side, so I'm going to put you on the other side and put you in fast forward mode and well, you can watch it like that for a few seconds. And now is when your wife's glass cleaner comes back into play. Yep. You got better get this stuff put up though before she gets back in. You'll definitely have issues if she catches you with it, that's for sure. But you'll get it done. I know you will. I've got faith in y'all. And kind of something else I want to tell you too. I am using this glass cleaner on this window. It's ammonia free. Make sure that when you do clean your windows, clean it with ammonia free, especially if they have window tinting. The ammonia will actually take off the window tinting, so just be cautious about that. I'm not going to saturate it on the inside with the window cleaner. However, I'm going to put a little bit on a rag and just slightly wipe, just enough to get the streaks off the inside, and that'll be it. So I'm going to finish this up and I'll show you more about it on the inside. Like I said, don't saturate it. I got quite a bit on this rag. Got people over here that's, if you hear noises, I got people over here that's trying to drive a U-Haul. There's like 17 people trying to back it in and can't. So it's one of those jobs. It's a state job. It takes 17 people to do it. I love my neighbors, but some of them are a little bit out there. Anyways, like I said, don't saturate it. Just more or less get the soapy water off of it. And then later on you can clean a little more extensive. Okay. Just kind of wipe it off lightly, and it is going to smear a little bit, looks like. I've got a lot of soapy water on that. Oh my God. You guys hearing this? Listen, let me see if I can do it. Let's see if we can. I don't know, guys. This is what I've been hearing for 20 minutes now. They've been trying to back into a spot for 20 minutes. But it is what it is.
I see you rolling up.
Move! Get out the way! Oh, hey, I didn't realize I was recording. Oh well. Anyways, guys, hope you've enjoyed the window tinting. Yeah, it's not perfect. Yeah, the window's streaked up. I just don't have time to clean it right now. I've got some things to do. I was in the middle of actually doing one of those right now, but you guys kind of interrupted me, caught me. It's perfectly imperfect. How about that? At least I learned you, or learned, teach. I don't know. I showed you something. So hopefully you take from that what you will. It's not from Line-X. It's not from your local window tinting shop, but it's how I do it. It may not be your way, it may not be the right way, but it got done. That's how we roll here. It gets done. Anyways, like, share, and subscribe, and you know the deal, guys. Peace. I'm out.